Welcome back, traders, and in this video we have some crazy news. Okay, so we were talking about Scopely purchasing Pokemon Go and Umbrella Games underneath Niantic. It happened. It freaking happened. This is crazy. So I do not know how long this video is gonna be, but I am gonna try to get as many thoughts as I possibly can and kind of give you my full process of what I think is going to happen. And I am looking to be more optimistic than negative, but I will touch on some negativity, or at least something that could be a downfall potential for this game. Okay? So, this is insane. They did it. You crazy bastards, they did it. So, Scopely. All right, Scopely is going to be a company over there around the world, right? I'm not going to get into their culture. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not here to talk about all that stuff. I've seen a lot of, I wouldn't call them racist comments, but insensitive to the culture, which I'm not going to touch on. That's none of my goddamn business. Okay. It's a game that's being played around the world. I do not think they're going to push their culture upon the rest of the world, okay? So we'll just leave it at that. I'm pretty sure you all are intelligent enough to understand what that means. So taking a look at Scopely, we have Monopoly, Garden Joy, Temple Run. Wait, is that Temple Run Puzzle Adventure? Oh, okay. I remember the old Temple Run. My son used to love that game. No, don't worry, we're going to get into all my thoughts. These are the games that Scopely currently has and runs. Stumble Guys, Scrabble, Looney Tunes, Star Trek, Marvel Strike Force, Yahtzee, oh my gosh, WWE Champions, Wheel of Fortune, Grand Casino. That's lovely to hear. Okay, then we have Solitaire, Bingo, another casino game, and a dice game. So, I mean, those dice games are not really, doesn't give me too much hope as far as those are concerned. But, look, I did download Monopoly to test it out. And I don't know what people are talking about when they're saying that their games are full of ads. Because the Monopoly game wasn't, I mean, you have the option to pay to win, like Pokemon Go, right? But it seemed like a pretty smooth running game to me, all right? And the ratings for most of their games are great, right? So there is that to be optimistic about. Now, what the hell is going on here? Now let's go ahead and get into it. What the hell is going on here? Why is Niantic selling this? Well, I got a couple of theories here. Pokemon Company, Nintendo, whoever the hell is behind the scenes pushing the agenda, they're probably like, all right, you guys are not really doing the job that we really want you to do. So, there's another person who's got a massive bid on the table, and we'll get into the price. I'm sure you already know, that can help us, project this game further into the stratosphere. So let's go ahead and talk about this. All right. So Niantic put this tweet out. Today, we're announcing changes at Niantic that will set us on a bold new course. We have reached an agreement with Scopely to acquire Pokemon Go, Pikmin Bloom, Monster Hunters Now, and incredible team working on these experiences. So there you go. Remember, we were talking about this. They're not going to just drop the whole team that has been working on Pokemon Go, who knows it like the back of their gosh damn hand. They're not going to just drop them like that. And if you think that this game is not running smoothly because of these people who are programming it and putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this game, you got another thing coming. You don't know what the hell is going on. They have management from the freaking top down telling them what to do. Maybe there's a glitch or a bug or a feature that they want to fix, but they're not allowed to do that because, well, the top up said go ahead and work on the next ticket event, all right, to suck it and siphon more money out of our customers. Why do you think for the last several months, okay, this is just an assumption, okay, allegedly, all right, all this allegedly shit. Why do you think that they have been pushing so many tickets? Is it to show them that they can monetize the hell out of this game and we're still going to keep moving forward, marching like a good little minions that we are? Or were they trying to get as much money as possible? God knows what. I don't know. I don't work for anybody. There's only assumptions that I can make, okay? So we're going to keep the same team. Maybe we're going to have, management that's going to help them perform better, right? So let me give you an example. You have a store, okay, with, let's just say like 50 employees, whatever. I'm just putting a number out there. And, it wasn't running the best, wasn't running the best. But new management, when you see a sign, it's like new management. It's either can be really good and the food like starts tasting better and the service becomes better, or things go worse, right? So we got to be optimistic for things to become better under new management, right? Maybe I'm not going to throw out what I think. I'm not going to say they're going to get paid more, but I could say that they're maybe going to maybe focus on fixing the current glitches that we have in the game. But this is me just being extremely optimistic. Like I said, this is going to be a long video, and I have barely even touched on just a percentage of what I want to touch on. I don't want to make this an hour long or nothing, but so, I mean, but anyways, let's go ahead and get back on track here. Pokemon Go being consumed by another company, and if you keep thinking like, oh, this Middle Eastern company, like get that out of your mind, okay? Just chill out. I'm not going to say, oh, you're racist or something. Just, get it out of your mind, okay? Forget about that. Stop with the nonsense. Could they fix this game? That's what we need to think about. Are they going to extremely monetize it? Are you going to have to see an ad every time you open up the game unless you get like a premium pass? Maybe those passes that were introduced into the game that are still not there for subscriptions were set in place for these people. You never know. But the way I think, or at least my optimistic thought is, I'm hoping that they're going to hone in on the potential of Pokemon Go and really realize what they have going on here, seeing that they're running other apps. Niantic, I have no idea what in the hell was going on in their freaking minds. Okay, and this is not to attack the workers or the programmers or the engineers, just management in general. I'm trying to maximize sales big as possible, and maybe now we're going to be able to see something different going on here. Okay, maybe fix PvP, make it bigger than what it currently is. I mean, I don't know how we're going to make it bigger, but it seems like they have a decent esport kind of energy within that area of their business, so maybe they could take it to the next level. Although, I mean, it's in the official Pokemon tournaments and with the little events that they do have, so who knows. But in-person events are much different than playing online. Hopefully they can fix out the glitches and hone in on that. Moving it on, are we gonna be able to keep our accounts? Yes, come on, guys. Everything's staying the same, I would assume, for the most part, right? Everything's going to stay the same. You're going to keep your account. You're going to keep all this. But like I said before, when it comes to these like games that are completely all online and you do not have anything really saved in your phone, all right, there's like a few exceptions, like what I don't know. It's like the your parties that you make for raids and stuff. I think that may be saved on your phone a little bit, but aside from that, everything's online, right? You don't own nothing. You literally sign a contract saying that they could terminate you at any time for any reason at a moment's notice. Period. You're done. Bye. That's crazy, right? We've discussed this. This is why I do not put all my eggs in one basket. You think that this is my only damn thing that I have going on in life? Just as YouTube? No, man. You can't do that no more. That's not the way it works. Although I'm eternally grateful for YouTube for reinstating my deleted videos. Makes me have a little bit more hope in them. But let's continue on with Pokemon Go and Scopely here. All right, so let's talk about how much they're buying it for. They're buying... Jesus Christ. For a grand total of $3.85 billion. $3.85 billion with a B. That's a lot of damn dough, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of money. But the thing is, if you do it right, this is one of the most recognized franchises on the planet. Pokemon Go is still alive and well. I was on X, Twitter, looking at, random pages posting about it being bought that don't even talk about Pokemon Go, and reading the comments of some of these dumb, like, I wanted to reach through the screen and just smack some of these people. Like, they're so stupid. It's insane. They're so ignorant. It is insane. Oh, isn't that a dead game? Pokemon Go is dead. It's like, is it dead? What do you play? Tell me, what do you play? Oh yeah, that one? Yeah, Pokemon Go still has more daily users, weekly users, than your stupid little scrubby game on your main console at any given week. So no, it's not dead. Just because you don't like it anymore doesn't mean it's dead. This is a big money-making machine, right? It's not only just a money-making machine, it's also it's a promotion for the main series games, for the Pokemon Company in general to push out promotions and information about what they're doing on their main consoles. That's what this really is. And if you're thinking for a second, like, this didn't just happen, like, oh yeah, Niantic just said, oh yeah, here you go, and obviously there's a lot of legal things, and I'm sure there's like tons of lawyers. The Pokemon Company was totally involved. As a matter of fact, I think that they were the ones who were pushing to allow them to do it. I'm just putting a guess out there. Who knows? But don't get it twisted. It's not like Niantic sold it behind their back. That's impossible. It ain't happening. But let's talk about what they can do different. Can we see a change in avatars? Are you going to see unlimited remote raids coming back? I mean, why not? You want as much money as possible. But you also have to think about this. A lot of things that we were complaining about when it came to Niantic probably and could have not been coming directly from Niantic themselves. It could have been coming from the Pokemon Company, right? The heads of who are running Pokemon, right? Maybe Niantic had nothing to do with a lot of the things that we hated about this game. But it looks like they do, because they're not allowed to say, well, they told us to do this. No, they gotta bite the bullet and just deal with it. Why are they selling it? You got me, okay? You got me. But yeah, you better believe that's facts, okay? Now, all right, so on that topic, it's like the unlimited remote raids. Again, maybe Niantic wasn't even the one who wanted to do that. Maybe it was the Pokemon Company. They're like, no, we need to cut it down. It's like, why would you do that? They're going to lose money. They're making all this, you guys are making all this money off of it. Why would you cut back on the unlimited remote raids? Makes no sense. To control us. See, they make so much money off of, how Pokemon makes their money off of, like, mainly, right? It's going to be merchandise. It's not the main series games. No, hell no. That was a thing of the past. It's merchandise. Okay, you got TCG going off, right? You got people fighting. Yeah, it's crazy how you can manipulate people so easily with cardboard and a little bit of tinfoil. I love to see it. So you got this manipulation going on. Oh my God, we got to get these cards. We got to push these cards. Oh. And these people are just going bananas for it. So it's a manipulation system, okay? And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. It's not even about money anymore. It's about control. And I don't mean to sound all sinister. It's about control, like sound like they're the government or something. But it might as well freaking better well be. I'd be pretty sure Pokemon Go was given, like, what was it, the CIA information about us? Like, literally, we were mapping out the world for them. 2016 was a long time ago, right? We gave a lot of data up since then. And you think that's just poof, gone? Like, we just, oh no, they were using that. And you have no rights. You signed it, you push X marks the spot, basically signed your name, you checked, yes, I agree with the terms of service, and that basically gave up all your rights, okay? We're living in a new digital age. So let's focus back on here. I'm getting a little off topic. Scopely. Positives. Well, hopefully, since they are running so many apps and seemingly they got a lot of great ratings on their apps, maybe we can see a positive change in the way we're going to be seeing updates happen. Do I think we're going to see a decrease in tickets? No. Do I think we're going to see an increase of tickets? Maybe. I think it's going to probably stay the same. And there's another factor here. Conditioning. Maybe Niantic, before they sold it, were pushing all these tickets like this so they can kind of condition us before the transition happened. You get it? So now we're kind of being, what is the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't say manipulated, but conditioned, basically. Yeah, we're being conditioned to like expect all these tickets so that when the transfer happens and then this new Scope League takes control, we're not going to be like, all of a sudden, we're not going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe there's all these tickets. It's been like that. You see? You got to think ahead of the game. You got to be 27, 18 steps, 100 steps ahead of the thoughts and what's actually happening out here. Okay. Again, this is all allegedly, this is all my personal thoughts. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking towards this as a positive thing. I'm not looking at it as a negative thing. I'm just giving you random ideas as to what could possibly happen, okay? I think that this could be a very good thing for us. I don't know in what way. You have a company who's not even based in America now, getting all of our data. Think about that. Think about that. Does that make you safe? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you want to keep the game open in your home with the camera on? You better believe your phones are like flashing a blue light at you constantly too, you know? You can't see it, you don't know it. You need a special lens. But that's besides the point. You're being manipulated and all right. I gotta get to go down that Joe Rogan type of route, okay? But you gotta think about these little things. Personally, for me, I could give I could give two shits personally, because there is no more privacy, essentially. If you want privacy, you have no electronics, essentially. You have no smart TV. You don't have anything that can hear you with a microphone, because your goddamn PlayStation freaking controllers have a goddamn mic now, okay? So if you think, oh, I have privacy, hey, you kiss that shit goodbye, all right? If you're carrying around a smartphone, your privacy has been gone since you bought it, so stop the whining, all right? But I get where you're coming from. That could be an issue for a lot of people. So there is that. But as far as them making updates and fixing this game, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, because this is now going to be their biggest asset. Okay? There's liabilities and there's an asset. I feel like Niantic was a liability. And now they gave up their great asset to a company who seems to be competent in other games and other apps. And doing pretty decent with them. I'm not going to lie. Are we going to see a bombardment of ads? I know that's what I see all the time. Everybody's like, oh, the ads. We're going to see a bunch of ads. Every time I catch a Pokemon, there's going to be an ad every other time. I don't think so. Why would they completely crap all over their game, right? They literally have acquired the biggest application in the world. Well, I mean, video game application, right? All right. You got things like Facebook, WhatsApp, and all that stuff. Those are pretty big. Put those aside. We're talking about a video game. This is essentially the biggest video game in the world. At least the longest going with this much stamina. And what I mean by stamina is just the son of a gun just keeps going. And just keeps going. This game just keeps going. You know why? Because it's a Pokemon company. Or it's Pokemon. We love it. And let's talk about Niantic really quick. So, it's a good farewell, friends. It's been good, right? Again, they are keeping, it looks like, the staff, or at least most of them. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But they, you wouldn't want to just dump all of the people who've been working on this for years and just pick up a new team, because you're going to probably encounter kind of a catastrophe situation. So it looks like these people are still going to be working with them. Are they going to move to this place? I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure they'll keep the home base there, or wherever they're at in California, and it'll just be owned by Scopely, right? They'll just kind of, have the property now. But yeah, hopefully we can see a nice little change going on here, because something's got to give, and it's really been showing lately how Niantic actually doesn't give a damn. For instance, The new Avatar, which was complete garbage. They hired, what was that, Sweet Baby Inc., like one of the most woke, idiotic, retarded ass companies around to revamp the whole thing in a woke image. And yes, if you're one of these woke people out here, I mean, you know, cool. I'm glad you're tuning in and everything, and I'm not gonna bash you too hard. But it's all right to be woke, I guess, if you do your thing. But don't you ever push your stupid crap on me. Because if I push my crap on you, then you can get mad. But you can push it on me, but I can't get mad back? No, I'm not playing this like you can, I can't crap. All right? And that's what it's been like for the past goddamn 4 years. All right? We're not doing that shit no more. All right? So when it comes to this Avatar update, it's like this like, dare I say it, the capital T agenda, right? Look, I have no problem with the whole thing that they had. All they had to do, this is all they had to do, was add sliders. Isn't that a thought? Just add sliders. You didn't have to make it so whenever I wear a male jacket, it looks like I have breasts, right? Or vice versa for a female, you know, whatever the case may be, right? My point is, They really kind of just shat all over it, and the backlash was so incredibly crazy that they didn't even address it. And a lot of times that's the best way to go about a lot of things when you're like a celebrity or a company or whatever the case may be, is sometimes you just zip it and kind of ignore it and just keep moving forward and just pretend it didn't happen. But everybody bends the knee nowadays. But these people did not. You know why? I think they hate us now. The original Niantic hated us. And I think it started around, but it's time for new management. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pass it off to people who have apps that actually have been in the Play Store for multiple years, and when they open up an app, it doesn't get shut down within like a year, right? Niantic, you think it can replicate Pokemon Go or something? All the time, they always think it can replicate Pokemon Go. Monster Hunter, Pikmin Bloom. They got the unique aspects to it, but you know what I'm talking about. They're really trying to like revamp and recreate what they did in 2016. Never gonna happen. I don't think we're ever gonna see that in our lifetime again. Knock on wood. I don't know. I feel like we could, but I've discussed this before. And I feel like the only way we're going to be able to see Pokemon Go like we did in 2016 is with a new technology. That's it. You have to come out with a new technology that's not only readily available, but cheap. And also very fun and something people have desired for a long time. People were desiring to play Pokemon in the real world. Everybody knows what Pokemon is. You don't even have to know a single freaking Pokemon's name. You don't even need to know Pikachu's name. But you know the name Pokemon, okay? That's just how big it is. That's just the way it works. The only way you don't know what Pokemon is if you live in the goddamn woods in the middle of nowhere, all right? And if you haven't been on the internet or haven't been in civilization for the last, 30 years now? That's just the way it's gonna go. So I've been on a big tangent, a big rant. I did not talk on a lot of topics that I wanted to. I was all in the shower practicing, I was like, yeah, we're going to get on this topic and this topic. I was like, I sound good right now. Yeah, they're going to really feel me. And I didn't hit on any of them. I just went on some random ass tangents, man. Just blah, 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 blah. But yeah, this is the last you've heard of me, okay, about this situation. I just wanted to kind of get my first initial thoughts out here and kind of discuss how I feel. I know I was a little rambly. I know I'm a little ranty. That's just the way I am. That's why you're here, right? Anyways, Scopely, one last message. I am going to put my blessings on you, Scopely. Okay, I'm gonna fix my collar here. Okay, good. I hope you do the best with this game, okay? We're rooting for you, all right? You've just acquired something that we have beloved for years. I've been in this son of a gun since day one. Don't let us down, please. Don't let us down, okay? We are optimistic. I know there's a lot of people online running their mouths, saying stupid racist things about the place that you are in the world. That doesn't matter. You don't care. All right? I'm acting like they're watching me specifically. I'm just kind of giving you an idea. the majority of people are optimistic for a change, and this is what we want. This is what's going to happen, a transition of power from Niantic to Scopely, and I am all for it. I'm all here for it. I can't wait. I'm excited, and the future has never been brighter. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can clear up a lot of the nonsense that has been going on with this game, focus on kind of recoding and refixing a lot of the errors that are within the game itself, but also bringing us the events that we've been seeing from Niantic as well. And there's been quite a goddamn few of them. So many events that they have not been able to keep up with the damn things that they're doing and forget to turn on, I don't know, shinies, backgrounds, things that we're paying for. Oh, you get a pose. Oh. And then somebody left a comment, and this is particularly for that one person, you idiot. They're like, no, nobody at the in-person events got the pose, and they took it off the site. So just why you keep complaining? I can't stand it. Why are you even here, dummy? You're here because you love to listen to me rant. Just stop that shit. Okay? All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm here for you, Scopely. We're rooting for you. We hope the best. And again, you have my blessings, and I hope everything works out great. And they don't turn this into a big addy shit show. Okay? I can go on for an hour. Thank you for watching. I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Access